In this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to feel better and just create states of well-being within yourself. The first point I have is stop fighting against yourself. This basically involves forms of judging yourself, tensing up your body, and overall just resisting yourself, resisting your emotions. I want you to actually begin to pay attention to how much you actually judge yourself, how much you actually feel as though that you are not enough, or that you need to be doing something more, or that the things that you're doing are just bad. So notice self-criticism and notice the overall emotions behind it. Notice the sense of lack, notice the sense of frustration, notice the overall pain behind a lot of self-judgment. Notice your physical body tension and just begin to alleviate yourself of it. Just relax your body, nothing more. And then when it comes to resisting emotions, whenever, let's say, anger comes up, or sadness, or a sense of chaos or disturbance or fear, you actually need to not resist it. You have to not fight against what is happening inside of you. You need to actually bring awareness to it and actively feel what is going on inside of you. Pay attention to what's going on inside of you and do not run away from it. Basically, this moves on to step 2, which is eliminate unhealthy distractions. This involves scrolling on social media mindlessly, junk food, the news, various forms of entertainment, unhealthy relationships, basically anything that takes away your attention from stuff that is meaningful and healthy to you. If something is making you feel drained, if something is making you feel kind of numb, you have to eliminate it from your life for good. And you don't have to do it like immediately. It usually takes time. There's a growth to it. There's a sense of progression. But for example, if you notice that you consistently watch the news, for example, and you feel kind of anxious when you're watching it, you have to get rid of that. If you feel as though the food that you're eating is not nourishing you properly and it's making you feel a little bit foggy in your mind, you have to get rid of those foods. You want to fill up your life with the things that are actually contributing clarity and energy to you, and you want to eliminate the things that are draining you. Basically, toxic relationships, unhealthy forms of media and entertainment, junk food. These are some of the biggest really places to look at in terms of what is leeching your attention. Moving on, I have begin a meditation practice. This is insanely powerful and really essential for creating well-being within yourself, because you actually need your own attention. You actually need your own awareness. Your own mind, your own emotions, your own body needs awareness in order to function properly, in order to be healthy. So this basically involves moving awareness into your body and feeling your own tension, feeling your own resistance, feeling your own anger, sadness, every emotion inside of you, feeling your own sexual stimulation, feeling your own happiness and joy and love and bliss. Basically, contact the range of emotions that exists within you and actively feel them. Bring awareness into your body and actually feel your emotions. Notice when you begin to run away from unpleasant emotions like anger, sadness, other forms of sort of negative emotions. They're not really negative. There's nothing wrong with them. But basically just the emotions that are kind of hard for you to stay with, like sadness or fear. Notice knee-jerk responses and reactivity, and notice all of this. Basically become more aware of yourself and notice all this stuff playing out. Notice how you avoid yourself and stop doing that. This avoidance of yourself is significantly more painful than a little bit of sadness or a little bit of anger. And when you are, let's say, sad or lonely or angry, you really just want to remain in contact with yourself, remain aware of yourself, remain in your body, feel your actual sensations, feel your feelings. Don't run to the fridge to get junk food. Don't run to social media to distract your mind. Actually bring awareness into your body and feel your emotions. Stop running from them. It's not going to work. You don't have much time here on planet Earth. You're going to die one day, and you can't continue this strategy. It's not a good long-term strategy, and you don't want to live the rest of your life just avoiding yourself. You want to actually know yourself. You want to develop very deep intrapersonal skills, very deep self-awareness, really. And really, you want to watch your own thoughts. You want to watch the beliefs you have that make yourself suffer, that make you feel like you're not enough, or that you need to judge yourself, or that the things that you're doing are bad, or that really you want to just watch the thoughts that are really about attacking yourself. You want to notice really how your own thoughts are harming you. And you want to slowly change how your own mind works through self-observation and begin to wire in a more self-compassionate and loving mind, really. So just notice the beliefs and thought patterns that sort of create a sense of resistance against reality in the present moment, and really a sense of self-judgment and overall self-attacking, and begin to just cut those off and replace that with a deeper sense of acceptance, compassion, and overall love. And this doesn't mean that you have to put up with things that are toxic. You have to accept the toxic stuff. You can still change yourself and change the present moment, but you're doing it from a deeper place of acceptance, compassion, understanding, and love. So the actual place from which you are changing yourself and your life circumstances is very different. It's coming from a place of groundedness, stability, and love, rather than being neurotic, anxious, and overall being kind of forceful and out of touch with the present moment and yourself. Moving on is go for walks in nature. This is insanely powerful. Just go for a walk in nature. So simple. Take time at least once a day to do this, even if just for like 5 minutes. If you don't live near nature, just spend time near a tree, touch the tree, put your bare feet in the grass, just look at a river or something. Just find some form of nature and spend time around it. Spend time connecting to nature. This is really important just for your overall psychological well-being. It helps to build a deeper sense of clarity, and it helps you to just feel connected to life. This is really just going to boost your state. Nature is extremely healthy for humans, and in the modern day world, we're extremely disconnected from it. And saying stuff like this makes me sound hippy-dippy and kind of new agey, but it's true. You need nature. It's extremely healthy for you, and if you disconnect too much from it, you're going to be sick. Moving on is start reading and writing. Pick up books. Pick up a journal. Pick up a pencil. Whenever you find good ideas in a book, write them down. Do daily journaling, and really just begin to build clarity in your own mind. Find books. I actually have a free book list, by the way. You can check that out. Find books that help you to solve your relationship problems, your career problems, your health problems, your spiritual problems, your emotional problems. And I got a very nice book list that I highly recommend checking out that targets all of this and more. And just begin to study. Begin to actually care about learning. Begin to actually care about wisdom and understanding. Build a healthy mind through reading and writing. Build clarity through reading and writing, and just journal. Spend 5 minutes every day writing. Write down your thoughts, your feelings, the things that you're doing, some plans, some goals, some stuff that you might want to do for the day, or just some general stuff that you're thinking and feeling in your life. If you want to change anything about yourself, write that down. If you really love someone, write that down. If you really enjoyed your walk in nature today, write that down. If your meditation was difficult, write that down. Moving on is clean up your diet, stretch daily, and exercise multiple times a week. This is basic physical health. Eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, okay? When it comes to your diet, dominantly fruits and vegetables. Don't eat a bunch of junk food. That's going to make your mind foggy. That's going to really destroy your emotional state. Drink a lot of water. Don't drink pop. Try not to eat too much meat either. Really, personally, I found for me, chicken is like the only meat I can really eat that makes me not feel foggy and kind of heavy. And even though I eat like small portions of it, I don't eat too much of it. So just really watch your diet. Dominantly fruits and vegetables. Don't eat junk food. Don't eat chips. Don't eat like artificial sweeteners and like muffins and cookies and stuff like this. Generally, you want to stay away from that stuff. You want the bulk of your diet to be fruits and vegetables. And you want your main beverages to be water, if not smoothies that you've made from fresh fruits and vegetables. This is going to really elevate your energy, elevate your emotional state, and just keep you at a higher vibration and more clear. Stretching is really important. Basically, like touch your toes, buy like a back roller, roll it on your back. whatever, just learn some basic stretches so that your body is flexible. Develop a sense of flexibility within your physical body so that, it's not just going to break down. You actually do need to stretch your body or else it begins to break down. And exercise, maybe weightlift, go for a run, do some various forms of yoga, play sports. This is all great. Figure out what works for you and stick to it. And you want to be able to do this many times a week. I personally exercise every day, but if you want to only do like 3, 4, 5 times a week, that's good. Just start exercising. And really, you got to stretch basically daily. Take care of your muscles, take care of your body. It's really important. The next one is connect with people who are accepting and loving. Basically, your friends, your lovers, they have to be very loving and accepting people. So if you're kind of awkward, if you're, let's say, a little bit tired and you're not contributing a bunch of value to the conversation, or you make a mistake, you don't want them to just start beating up on you. You don't want like these forms of sort of toxic relationships. You want people who are actually going to care about you and actually help you and really love and accept you. You also want people who are going to call you out. They're not just going to sit back and watch you do a bunch of stupid stuff. They have to really have the spine to call you out when you're sort of acting out of alignment, really just doing foolish stuff. And really, it has to be, when they call you out, it has to be out of a sense of caring for your well-being, not out of attacking you. You don't want to hang out with people who are constantly attacking you, judging you. This kind of stuff is going to bring you down. This is sort of low vibrational, low energy behavior, low consciousness behavior. You want to simply be with people who are also healthy, who are also taking care of themselves, who also have meaningful relationships, who have a sense of life purpose, who care about their career, who are self-actualizing and raising their consciousness, and just overall who care and genuinely love you and don't have to like manipulate you to do certain things so that they can get things that they want. You want people who are just loving you for you and will let you really have your own autonomy, authenticity, and freedom, and not try and take that away from you. Moving on is work on creative projects, develop a life purpose. You can check out the life purpose playlist on my channel. There's quite a few videos. You can also check out the life purpose section on my book list. That'll also help you. And really, when it comes to creative projects, it's not just painting or forms of art, making music. This can be making like a video or just trying something new. Basically, you want to just try new stuff. Go out there, get out there, do new stuff, go to new places, talk to new people, read new books. Really, if you don't have, let's say, a journaling practice, a creative project can be creating a nice journal for yourself every single day, or creating an interesting exercise routine. It doesn't have to just be painting or stuff like that, but really, this is mainly about life purpose, having a deeper sense of direction in your life, and one that is connected to your overall values, authenticity, and really the things that you genuinely want. So look at what I'm doing. I like teaching, I like meditation, consciousness, self-actualization, reading. These are just some of the things I like, and I'm really putting myself out there and displaying my interests. I like public speaking as well, and I'm basically leveraging all my interests and skills in order to create a deeper sense of life purpose. So find things that you love and really begin to master them and use that to create a sense of life purpose. And really, I would highly recommend building skills around health, for example, so meditation, emotional intelligence, mental clarity, weightlifting, exercise, eating a clean diet. Start with stuff like this, move on to just having a basic sense of direction in your career and even relationships. Basically build skills around health, wealth, relationships, and use this to pursue self-actualization. You will create a very deep life purpose through that. I'm going to have a life purpose course in the future, and just check out the playlist on my channel. That'll help you. Moving on is stop working so hard and rest. Give yourself time every single day to do everything that I said on this video. Really, you don't want to be working too hard. Really, the modern day sort of work system, 40-hour work weeks, this is not sustainable for mankind. This is far too much work for humans. We need to rest a lot more. And really, most people are not healthy, unfortunately. And if we are working 8 hours a day, we don't actually have the energy and time to really care about our well-being, to investigate our own emotions, to become emotionally intelligent, to self-actualize. There's no time to self-actualize when that is your life. So you want to figure out ways to actually have downtime so that you can just rest, meditate, reflect, go for walks, read books, and write. When I say rest, I do not mean just watch movies and play video games and then go to sleep, although sleep's very important. When I say rest, I mean invest attention and resources and energy back into yourself through reading, writing, meditating, going for walks in nature, and overall self-care routines like, meditation. That's one of the biggest ones. You want to actually just become more aware of yourself. Rest is, in my eyes, it's about just investing resources back into yourself, basically investing energy back into yourself, doing things that is going to energize you and make you feel good. And counterintuitively, this actually helps you to be productive and work. It makes your mind clearer, sharper, and more intelligent. It makes you more creative. It makes you more emotionally stable, which transfers over to your relationships and your work life. And all of this helps you to self-actualize. So these aren't separate categories. They're all interconnected. If you have any questions whatsoever, let me know in the comment section below. But other than that, take it easy.